Hi, welcome back to Ty's World. Today I'm doing a question and answer with a lady who has gone blind. Um, um, she is my grandmother. You can just say your name and
My name is Jarriuas McMillan. I once could see, but now I'm blind.
the first question I have is what is your condition called?
My retina detached, retinopathy.
What was going blind like for you?
Surprisingly, because at first I thought there was something wrong with my eyes, and I tried going to a doctor, and he told me that I had broken vessels, veins in my eyes. And as they tried to stop them, my retina detached from the back of my eyes, and it caused immediately blindness.
Do you use a walking cane or a dog, a blind eyesight dog?
I do not, but I was trained to. Was trained to use a blind guide dog. I've been trained to use a cane, and at different times I use different things, including a guide person.
Is there anything you would like to talk about?
There are several options to blindness. First of all, if you become blind or have been told that you will eventually become blind, there are several options for you. There is a blind school in Raleigh, North Carolina. By the way, I am from North Carolina. And they teach you to do home living just as you if you were not blind. I learned to cook, I learned to clean, I even learned to keep a job. You can go to school, and to go to school, you would call social service and have documentations of your blindness, and they will give you a helper to go to school, college that is, and afterwards they'll give you help in becoming employed and maintaining employment. There is things that if you do not become employed and you wish to continue to stay up with the things in the world, you may call the North Carolina School for the Blind or Information for the Blind through the public libraries. They will send you a talking book, and you may get topics on the newspaper, News Weekly, Times, any of the newspapers that you normally read. And they'll send you a talking um, recorder. You may, if you love reading, they send you any book by any authors that are on Talking Book Chain. They send you the Talking Book Chain cartridge every month, and you know all the authors that have put their books on. talking book chain, booklets.
Would do you have any advice for someone who has turned blind or is going blind?
Continue your life. The only thing you've lost is your eyes. Everything else works fine. Don't let anyone tell you that you cannot do this or that because you can. Just try and find a training school and continue to be the same person that you always were.
What activities do you do now that you're blind? Or what are some activities that someone who is blind could participate in or do?
Many activities, as I said, you can continue employment, or you could do a daily health, go to the wellness center and walk, or you can exercise, or many things. You can even volunteer. There are many people that would love to talk to you.
Because I live here with you, I wanted you to kind of tell them about like how you have the hobby of making your dogs and what that means to
Well,
you.
that's a project for me. I learned that by going to school. When we were in school, we did cooking, we did cleaning, and then to just give us something to do, we made little ornaments. Mine became a dog. I did little dogs by tying bows and attaching them to a wire hanger, and they came out very nicely. I even sold some of my dogs. They were very cute. I wish I had one to show you today.
Maybe we can do a video showing them how you make the dogs.
That would work.
Um, let's see. I have one more.
Question.
I'm sorry. Let me see. I'm just thinking of one more question I really wanted to ask you. Um, anything you think I left out before I get to that last question?
No, I'm really the same me that I was before I lost my sight. I continue to raise my grandchildren and help them in any way that I can. I even help them with their homework.
Okay. My last question is, how do you use technology? Kind of, you can tell me about the phone, the
The only
computer.
technology that I can use is I can use my phones. A flip phone I do well with, and my um,
Hmm.
I forgot the name of the phone.
It's okay. Just kind of tell them like how.
I can't. My phone talks to me, or they follow commands. I can also use a computer because there are different attachments that you can put to the computer that helps you do mainly the same thing you do if you were not blind. If you know how to type and you know the essentials of typing, the keyboards are the same. And you're able to type, you're able to take messages, you're able to do many things. You can work as a um, information intake secretary. You can do secretarial work by listening to what you call it?
The computer by
You
listening to the
can
computer talking to you.
uh someone put something on gosh, I hope you can take this out.
It's okay. You're doing
Um,
great.
take your answer. Is it not answer machine? What you call it?
You want me to kind of explain it too?
The machine.
The machine with the computers that she would use, she the machine she could use it two ways where she could talk and the computer would type the words on the screen as she says it, and also she would, yeah, that's basic, that's how it works. And then
What
the
is it?
screen could also, got a receiving message, the computer would be able to read the message out loud to her.
Right, and then you could either type it or
You got it, that was pretty good.
how the people put it on the ant, not the answer
What
machine.
facts?
Uh,
You could send and you can receive messages. That's the gist
you
of
can
it.
send message and you can receive messages. True. That ain't what I wanted to say though.
Okay.
Recorder. You can take the recording and you can type out the messages from the recorder. If your boss records you a message and he gives it to you, then you type it out. And your computer types says the message as you type it, so you know when you type the wrong word or something.
So spell check.
You're right. Your computer spell checks behind you.
Okay.
You don't like somebody do shorthand, only instead of shorthand you record it.
Cool. Cool. I just want to say thank you for being willing to talk about what you've gone through and how this has affected you. And I really appreciate it because every time I ask you to help me with one of my videos, she always helps me no matter what. So thank you. And I think that's a wrap for tonight.
You're welcome. Continue your videos. Make them educational. Let them know that because you're blind, they cannot leave you behind.
You heard it here, folks. Because you're blind, say it with me. They cannot
leave you behind.
behind. Thank you for watching Ty's World. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and give this video a big thumbs up. See you guys next time on Ty's World. Ah. See you next time, guys.